I'm here in Palm Springs with Scott. Scott on tape from Toronto.
That's right.
And I'm gonna go show him where Adam West used to live. And hopefully you can hear me with this mask. This mask is especially thick. It's hard to hear, but
yeah, you're right across from me. It was hard to hear before, but now I can hear you outside.
Can you?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So Adam West, he lived here for decades. He had a home up here, but we're gonna go see the last home he lived in here. Scott was just asking me where he died. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't really remember, but I do remember the house where the last house he owned. And so we just happened to notice this Batman dead chair, so we thought we'd start here.
Who was Adam West? He was Michael Keaton before Michael Keaton was Michael Keaton. He's the original Batman, sort of. He was Batman from the 60s?
1960s, yep.
Yeah, 1960s.
Long before you were born, a very famous TV show.
Oh no, I know. I was wondering how long it lasted for. How long did it
Well, it really wasn't on for very long. It was only on for a few years, surprisingly.
Because I was like 14.
Same thing, yeah, same thing. Now both are classics.
He is Batman, and there he is right there. We're gonna show you. Well, that bench you've already seen. Then we're gonna take a walk over to one of his houses here. You were saying, Steve, that he actually had another house further up. What is this? Palm Canyon Drive. This is Palm Canyon Drive.
Yeah, this
house up here.
Yeah, just on the left-hand side, the mountainside in the, I think it was Old Las Palmas neighborhood.
Okay, and then this is another house.
Yeah. And that one was more of a mid-century modern, but you really can't see anything. It's all gated. Well, actually, the other one you can't see that much either, but it's right over by the museum. It's right by his star. We'll go see the star, and then we'll go see the house.
We're going to go see the star. They're going to walk of fame here. I'm going to just separate it about that, I hope. And if I didn't done that, it's send this to moot, and it means nothing to you, because I didn't do the video. Hopefully I've done the video. Or going to do the video. Just keep watching. Subscribe. Okay, let's go to the bench. Fuck. No! I mean the star. Let's go to the star. Let's go to the star.
Okay, so we're going to get our selfie with Elvis. All three of us wearing our our masks.
Why does he look cooler than us?
You know, even dead, he's cooler than us.
He's probably really cool. Cold. Where are we going to go now?
Okay, so there's artwork everywhere. We're going to head over to Adam West's final home. As far as I know, his final home, at least here in Palm Springs, was his final home. And it's right over by his star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so downtown is right there. The light that you see at the end of the street, that's Palm Canyon Drive. And there are a couple of historic places here. And one of them is this hotel called the Willows. And you can see the sign here says Historic Inn.
Right.
Now, stories over the years have said this is where Albert Einstein, used to stay when he came here.
For real?
Yeah, this is where he used to
this
stay.
video just took a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, this is no longer about Adam West.
Well, it is. Well, Adam West lived across the street.
Okay,
he
tell
lived
me
right
about
there.
where's the house?
Well, it's not even a house. Well, I think it's like a big, gigantic house, but now it's like a hotel. I think you can actually stay here. It's called the Willows. It's built in 1924. And let's see, does it mention Einstein? Okay, I'm surprised it doesn't mention Einstein here. But if you go online and you Google Einstein in Palm Springs, this is where everybody says that he stayed.
Yeah,
and I think
right there.
and I think they even had pictures of him here, if I remember right.
Oh, I'm gonna try this.
Oh, and so here's the house right here. Or now it's a hotel, and it looks like they maybe added onto it, or really renovated it from. Smile. You're on camera.
Did you know Einstein used to stay here?
Yes.
Oh.
Everybody knows that. They have books all over the whole place.
Oh well. There
Perfect. See, all right. So she knew.
Einstein, Marion Davis, Clark Gable, Carol Lombard, Joseph B. Kennedy, Shirley Temple. You want to do a video about Shirley Temple in Palm Springs? You were talking about that.
Yeah, there's actually, that's one thing we could do. Yeah, she spent a lot of time here.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, so you look like an actress. Are you an actress?
Oh, I'm not. Thank you.
Oh, you look like that English actress. There's a couple of shows. She's been in a lot of things. Do you get that ever?
You're from Long Beach?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
I'm going there Saturday.
Are you really? We're going back home tomorrow.
Why do you think of it out? You like it out here?
Oh, this has been such a beautiful place. Back home.
Really? After being locked down for so long, it's nice to finally get out of the house again, right?
Yes, this was our reward.
Yeah, good. Nice. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh, 1 second, Raymond. Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Hey, what's up, man? Everything okay?
Okay, so the brochure here says, and the last time I was here there was no brochure, so I only went from online stuff. And it says this was built in 1924, and it soon became the winter estate of Samuel Untermeyer, a famous New York attorney, host of many notables, including Shirley Temple, Joseph Kennedy, Marion Davies, Clark Gable, Carol Lombard, and Albert Einstein. But now the reason we're here is because the villa's here right across the street from this historic hotel. This is where Adam West lived. This is where Adam West owned a home. And the reason I know is because a number of years ago, well, I believe it was right after he died, I knew the real estate agent who had the listing here, and it was listed as Adam West's former home. And then, right after he died, maybe a year or so after he died, I watched this really terrific documentary about him, and they were here filming, so I could actually see the interior and the exterior. So again, it was just a verification that this was the home where Adam West lived and where he was interviewed in that particular documentary. So I'm here with Scott, and I just thought since we were downtown, so I thought you guys might like to see it, especially if you're a Adam West fan and a Batman fan. And he doesn't have a gravesite. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered, so he really doesn't have a place to visit or to remember him. But if you happen to be in Palm Springs, it's right next door to the museum. Park in the museum, free parking. And which reminds me, they only have 4-hour parking. I think it's been over 4 hours.
It's maybe well over that. I don't know.
So hopefully they haven't
towed us.
They haven't towed us away.
That'd be really
or
bad.
to this. Yeah, so I guess that's our next stop, is to see if our cars are still there.
Yeah, man.
So you can't see much from here, but it's pretty cool. It's right downtown. These are really luxury townhomes, and let me get up a little closer to the fence and see if we can see any more.
One of these houses, we're not sure which one.
Yeah, well, if you watch the video, the documentary, I don't think it really showed exactly which one, but I think it was down toward the back. I don't think it was here in the front, if I remember right. When I was watching, I went online the other day, and someone had it listed with a map, I think on Google Maps, so you can actually see it from above which one it actually is. It's a very small development. I think there's probably not even 50 homes here, townhomes or condos. So very exclusive. I think these are probably selling for over $1 million now.
Each one?
Yeah, each one. yeah. This is.
I say that because they're not that big. They're not.
Well, they're pretty large inside. They're very luxury. They're really, really nice. And look at this. It's mostly for the location. Location is always everything.
Yeah.
You're right next door to the art museum, and right across from the historic Willows.
Museum, Einstein, Adam West.
Yeah, and downtown Palm Springs, 1 block this way. Okay, so here's the free parking for 4 hours, and we've been here for 8 hours? I totally didn't think we would be doing this for 4 hours, and I just didn't occur to me to see if to come back and see if our cars were still here.
Yeah, let's combine mine into two days.
Yeah,
that's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, right. This video is kind of be a little behind the scenes because it's really. People think it takes 1 hour to the 15-minute video took 15 minutes to record.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it takes 4 or 5, especially with you going to multiple.
Sometimes it takes days or weeks or months to do one video. Yeah.
It'll take 1 day to film one location of a 15-minute video to get to it and film it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, what was that?
It's so hard being us. It's so hard being YouTubers. Well, I don't see my car, but I think it might be behind this big SUV here. Yeah, okay, so let's just see if there's a ticket or anything on it.
Check out my rental.
What? Oh, good. All right, let me make sure I don't have one. Okay, no tickets. So, good. I mean, this is a huge parking area, and there's lots of available parking here. That's the nice thing. One of the things I love so much about Palm Springs, I was telling Scott earlier, is that you could just park for free everywhere, and you don't realize what a luxury that is until you go to LA or Hollywood.
Or from Toronto.
Is Toronto the same? Yeah, I guess big cities all over. New York City.
New York's probably the worst city I've been in for parking.
Really? Wow.
Because you can't find parking.
Yeah.
Well, not only can you not find street parking, if you do, you're lucky. But the signs, there would be about 18 different signs.
Yeah.
You can't make any sense. And the second worst thing is, if you put it in a lot, I paid $45 for 1 hour.
Are you serious?
1 hour, but near Studio 54, near like Letterman's Studio and on West 54th Street, 1 hour.
Your viewers just don't realize what you go through and how much money you spend to do these videos.
That's when I said I'm never coming back to New York, even though I love New York. That was 2.5 years ago. And then I went back, I parked my car in Brooklyn at a hotel, stayed for a week, didn't use my car once, just to
well, that's what I was thinking I would do too. If
you have to.
Yeah.
You have to leave your car somewhere. Especially if you leave in a hotel, then usually parking is kind of included.
Yeah, $45 for an hour. Okay, you won, because I thought in LA it's totally outrageous, but
and that's
it's
American and Canadian. That's like $500.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is crazy. And speaking of crazy, I wonder how much it costs to park this car here in front of the Palm Springs Art Museum. Thanks for all the laughs today, Scott. And thank you, Ken Brown and Alan Bromberg, for being my newest PayPal supporters this week. Your super generous donations to my channel are really appreciated and really come in handy, especially when it comes to parking when I leave Palm Springs for road trips to the big cities. Until next time, happy travels, everybody.